Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
It was a repeat of the day before, but just a different way of telling it, so that's pretty much what I remember.
Same shit, different day?
Yeah, more or less.
I mean, yeah, instead of sneaking into the cave, David slept into the sleeping circle and stole Saul's
sword and
spear,
water bottle.
Not his sword.
Oh,
his
yeah, sorry,
spear and his water bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was basically pretty much it. And then they made up again, and
he was like, I totally could have killed you.
Yeah.
And Saul was like, you're the best, just like I said last time, but then I, came after you again anyway.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And they're friends again.
Right.
And Saul's like, you're anointed by God, and
just like he was the last time.
And David's like, no, you are.
Yeah, so that was 1 Samuel chapter
26.
26, and today we are doing 1 Samuel chapter
27.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 27.
All right.
David lives among the Philistines.
Wait a second. Weren't they the enemies that were attacking Saul and the Israelites?
Yeah. What?
So he's living amongst them now?
Apparently.
Okay, I gotta hear this shit.
I'm just telling you what it says.
All right.
That's the name of this chapter.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's been worse names for chapters, like, Moses dies. Oh, what happens? Oh, no.
Yeah. I guess
I mean, I don't remember if that's the actual name of a chapter, but, similar, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, it starts out, but David kept thinking to himself.
After which thing? What part was this?
That makes me laugh, though, because it's the way the chapter starts. But David kept thinking to himself.
Right.
Someday Saul is gonna get me.
Wait. So...
That's what it says.
I know, but okay, all right. Fuck cares.
Like,
I'm just gonna listen.
David's like, I didn't kill you because you're pretty, and then Saul's like, you're right, but you're pretty too. And David's like, no, you're pretty, and Saul's like, no, you're pretty. And then he walked away, and he's like, no, he really is ugly though. So okay, someday Saul is gonna get me.
Okay.
The best thing I can do is escape to the Philistines.
Or wait for him in a fucking cave to piss, or sneak up with him at night.
Kill him instead
like,
of taunting him.
Any of those things would have been fine.
Right. Then Saul will stop hunting for me in Israelite territory, and I will finally be safe.
So why are the Philistines gonna, welcome in David, an Israelite?
What I want to know is, why does David think that he'll be safe among the Philistines from Saul? Like, Saul ain't gonna go into the Philistines and try to kill him there.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, you just gave me an excuse to go in there.
Right.
Because who doesn't want to kill the Philistines?
And how does this fly right with God? Like, aren't the Philistines
God is hands off.
Well, no shit. But like, these guys are the enemies of the Israelites. Right. So how is this okay?
Well, he's not marrying them, for fuck's sake. He's just walking among them.
Still.
I don't know. Maybe he's just not worshiping their gods. Maybe he's a missionary. Maybe he's converting them to Yahweh or whatever.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
So David took his 600 men and went over and joined Ashish, son of Maok, the son of Gath.
Okay.
David and his men and their families settled there with Ashish at Gath. David brought his 2 wives along with him, Ahinoam and from Jezreel, and Abigail, Nabal's widow from Carmel.
You know, the rich chick.
Yeah, the beautiful rich.
Right.
High-standing
Yeah, that
chick.
one.
Yeah. Word soon reached Saul that David had fled to Gath, so he stopped hunting for him. Nice.
Success.
Well done. Well done, David.
Totally worked.
Yep, I was a fool. What did I know?
Yeah.
One day, David said to Ashish, "If it is all right with you, we would rather live in one of the country towns instead of here in the royal city."
Yeah.
Everybody wants to move out to the country.
It's royal cities. Just I'm not city folk, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta live in that country place.
I want to go milk some cows, not ride the bus.
I'm not. What was that book called? City Mouse and...
The City Mouse and the Country Mouse?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
The Country Mouse and the City Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was in my brain. That's all.
Like that...
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I'm
probably?
pretty sure that's what I said.
It's been a long day, you know? Okay. I don't have any other excuses there.
Okay.
So...
Well, we did lose power earlier.
We did, yeah.
There were like tornadoes trying to blow through here or whatever.
There was a tree down when I was coming home. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah. So Ashish gave him the town of Ziklag, which still belongs to the kings of Judah to this day.
Somehow, I doubt that.
I'm interested in Ziklag.
Yeah.
And they lived there among the Philistines for a year and 4 months.
A year and 4 months.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
David and his men spent their time raiding the Geshurites, the Girzites, and the Amalekites.
I guess they weren't Philistines.
People who had lived near Shur, toward the land of Egypt since ancient times.
Okay.
So David and his men were killing those other ones.
They're like, well, we got to keep killing somebody, so who can we fight? These guys? Okay, let's go get these guys.
Yeah, you Philistines are nice, but you over there, no.
Right. We'll kill you guys later, though, once we move back over this way, but for now, you guys are good.
Just put us up for now. David did not leave one person alive in the villages he attacked.
Of course he didn't. God doesn't like people to leave. Well, but also God doesn't like you to leave people alive. He always tells them, kill them all.
Kill them all.
You know, unless you need little girls that don't have...
Oh my God, stop.
I'm just saying, that's the way he operates.
I mean, these people are pedos. It's true.
They really are.
He took the sheep, goats, cattle, donkeys, camels, and clothing before returning home to King Ashish.
So apparently the killing everything and burning it to the ground is not a part of this anymore.
They kill everything except for whatever they want.
Right, but like God used to tell them to burn it all. Like, everything.
Yeah.
Nothing leaves.
Right.
But all of a sudden now they're starting to like angle towards...
They're looters.
We'll take shit.
They're raiders and looters.
Right.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Where did you make your raid today? Ashish would ask. Who all'd you kill today, buddy? Hey, buddy, who you killing?
Right.
And David would reply, against the south of Judah, the Jerahmeelites and the Kenites. You know, wherever. Yeah. These guys, those guys.
Okay.
No one was left alive to come to Gath and tell where he had really been.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because he's killing Philistines.
Oh.
He's living in the Philistines' lands and killing them.
No shit. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why he wasn't telling Ashish where he really was.
Okay. All right.
Oh, just your neighbors.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
Just all the people around you.
Yeah.
This happened again and again while he was living among the Philistines. Ashish believed David and thought to himself, by now the people of Israel must hate him bitterly. Now he will have to stay here and serve me forever. The end.
How do you not know? Okay, he killed all the people, right? But he comes and checks on this dude, but he doesn't check on his other surrounding settlements anywhere. Nothing. Doesn't give a fuck.
What?
And, like the potatoes didn't show up from that one place, but whatever. They're kind of lazy, so whatever.
They got raided by who? I don't know. There was nobody left alive to tell us. That's funny. That happened that same day that David was killing these other guys.
He didn't leave anybody alive either.
Huh?
It's weird.
There's a lot of raiding going on these days.
I don't. Amazing. Coincidences are just odd, right?
Do you really care? Nah. It's good to be the king.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that was a short chapter.
That was a very short chapter, and David's a schmuck. And
he really is. Like, so his dude Saul, is trying to kill him still. So he runs away, and these people take him in.
Yeah.
And he's like, awesome, can I go live over in this place? And they're like, sure. And he's like, great, now I'm going to go kill your people.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lie about it.
Yeah.
And
so I can keep killing them.
Yeah.
And so me and you still get along so I can have a good seat at the dinner table.
Not only that, but I'm going to steal their shit, too.
Oh, yeah.
So, because it's apparently okay now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, he's a horrible human being.
I think so.
Yep.
But, so that was it for that chapter. That was 1 Samuel chapter 27.
That was.
And tomorrow, I guess we're going to be doing 1 Samuel chapter
28.
All right. Well, maybe that one will have more of a story, and maybe the Philistines will be like, wait a second.
Or maybe David will be redeemed.
Or maybe Saul will try to kill David again.
Oh, I want more spear throwing.
Right?
If I'm being honest. And I want more, you stupid son of a whore!
Right, yeah. Totally.
I really want more of that.
Totally. All right. Well, we'll get into that tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.